Okay, so today we are starting again with our next topic, that is angle of contact from chapter Mechanical Properties of Fluid. Okay, now here for angle of contact, definition here we can consider as the angle between tangent drawn to the free surface of liquid and surface of solid at the point of contact measured within the liquid. Okay, now what does this definition means here? Okay, so this angle of contact is the term we are here studying to study the surface tension. Okay, now angle of contact is nothing but angle. What angle it is? Angle between tangent drawn on the free surface of liquid and the surface of solid. Okay, means what? Suppose we consider here container containing a liquid. Okay, some capillary is nothing but very fine glass tube, that is glass tube which is having diameter about 1 mm. This glass tube is known as capillary. When you dip capillary in this liquid, there may be rise of liquid or fall of liquid inside the capillary depending upon the type of liquid or depending upon the solid liquid pair. Okay, so here we are getting concave upward meniscus, here we are getting convex upward meniscus. Okay, so if you draw here tangent on the meniscus, that is on the free surface of liquid at the point of contact of solid and liquid. Okay, so this angle between tangent drawn on the free surface of liquid and the surface of solid at the point of contact of solid and liquid within the liquid is known as angle of contact. Okay, so definition here is the angle between tangent drawn on the free surface of liquid and surface of solid at the point of contact measured within the liquid. Okay, so this angle, when we consider concave upward meniscus, tangent here will be tangent on the meniscus, this you will consider as point of contact of solid and liquid. So angle between tangent and solid surface at the point of contact within the liquid we will consider as angle of contact. Okay, same here when we consider fall of liquid and convex shape of meniscus, tangent here at the point of contact, we consider this as point of contact. Tangent you will draw, angle between tangent and the solid surface within the liquid at the point of contact will be angle of contact here. Okay, so this is angle of contact. So for concave meniscus, angle of contact is acute, that is less than 90 degree. For convex meniscus, angle of contact is obtuse, that is greater than 90 degree. Right, this is depending upon the solid and liquid pair, that is the type of liquid or shape of the meniscus. Okay, so this is the definition of angle of contact. Now here angle of contact changes with the solid liquid pair. For example, if we consider pure water in certain glass container or beaker, angle of contact will be 0. Similarly here for kerosene and glass, angle of contact is acute, that is 26 less than 90 degree. For mercury and glass it is 140, that is obtuse greater than 90 degree. So likewise angle of contact changes with the pair of solid and liquid. Now here we are going with the explanation of angle of contact with the shape of the meniscus. Okay, so actually for considering these cases, that is concave, convex meniscus and horizontal meniscus, we will consider here different solid and liquid pair. That is the liquid we will categorize in 3 categories. Liquid we will consider of 3 types. One type of liquid which fully wets the solid. First type we will consider the type of liquid which fully wets the solid. Okay, for example, if you consider that water is taken, that is we consider pure water is taken in a glass beaker. Okay, and if you take out the water from the beaker, so beaker surface becomes wet, that is pure water is considered as the type of liquid which fully wets the solid. Okay, now here second type is the liquid which partially wets the solid. Okay, for example kerosene and glass surface. Okay, so kerosene and glass you can consider, so kerosene is the type of liquid which partially wets the solid. Okay, similarly third type you can consider type of liquid which does not wet the solid, which is not coming in contact with the solid. For example, you can consider mercury. So mercury is the type of liquid which does not come in contact with the solid. Okay, if you want to touch the mercury, it will actually get repelled from you or any solid surface in contact. Okay, so first we are taking here the type of liquid which partially wets the solid, that is you can consider example as kerosene and glass, or you can consider water and glass. Water means you will consider pure water, distilled water, undistilled water or tap water. Okay, so water and glass. Water means always you will consider tap water or undistilled water. Okay, that only water word if it is used means you will consider tap water means what? This will be the type of liquid which will partially wet the solid, just like kerosene. Okay, so for this, what is the explanation here? We will consider certain type of liquid that partially wets the solid in contact with the solid. For example, kerosene and glass. At the point of contact, here you will consider, suppose we consider molecule A. For molecule A, we will draw a sphere of influence here. Okay. For this sphere of influence here, at the point of contact at the molecule A, here, as we already considered that this is the type of liquid which partially wets the solid, means what? Here adhesive force will be small as compared to cohesive force, so that cohesive force is strong. Okay, that is it partially wets the solid, that is adhesive force you will consider small. So here AP vector we will consider as adhesive force, AC vector we will consider as cohesive force. Cohesive force is intermolecular force in between the molecule of liquid. Adhesive force means intermolecular force in between the solid and liquid. Okay, so as this is the type of liquid which partially wets the solid, means what? Adhesive force is smaller, cohesive force is stronger. Okay, so we will consider here AP as adhesive force, AC as cohesive force. So we will draw here resultant force for AP and AC. So what we will do, we will complete our parallelogram. Diagonal of parallelogram will be nothing but resultant vector or resultant force. So AR is the resultant force here for AP and AC. Considering this AR, you will draw here normal to the AR, that is 90 degree from AR. Suppose this normal we are taking as AT vector. Okay, so we are drawing here AR vector as a resultant vector of AP and AC, and considering AR vector we will draw normal on the AR. Suppose we consider it as AT. Considering this AT as a tangent, we will draw shape of the meniscus. So actually we are getting concave meniscus, and if you consider angle of contact will be at the point of contact, that is at the molecule A. It will be the angle between tangent on the meniscus or on the free surface of liquid and the solid surface, that is angle from AT to the solid surface within the liquid. So this theta is nothing but angle of contact. So this angle of contact for concave meniscus we are getting it as acute, that is less than 90 degree. So for the liquid which partially wets the solid, shape of the meniscus is concave and angle of contact will be acute. Okay, now here next, when we consider the type of liquid which does not come in contact with solid or which does not wet the solid, that is the mercury and glass. Okay, so as it is not coming in contact with the solid, means what? Adhesive force is very small and cohesive force is very strong as compared to the adhesive force. So AR vector we will draw smaller, AC vector we will draw larger, and AC vector will be more slanted in liquid. Okay, so that resultant of this vector, when we complete here parallelogram and we draw here diagonal, the resultant is lying in the liquid. Okay, so AR is in liquid for the type of liquid which does not come in contact with solid. Considering this AR, we will draw normal to the AR. So AT we draw here normal. Considering AT as a tangent, you will draw shape of the meniscus. So we are getting actually convex meniscus. Okay, and angle of contact, as you take here tangent to the meniscus, that is AT to the solid surface, this angle here is taken as angle of contact, and this angle here will be greater than 90, that is obtuse angle. So convex meniscus, obtuse angle of contact we are getting. Now here next is when we consider the type of liquid which fully wets the solid. So this example is actually pure water and glass surface. Okay, water means you will consider water and glass, that is tap water or undistilled water, that will become the type of liquid which partially wets the solid. Only in case of pure water we will consider the type of liquid which fully wets the solid. Okay, for this case, as it is fully wetting the solid means what? Adhesive force is so strong and cohesive force is so small, so you will neglect the cohesive force in comparison with the adhesive force. So single force only we consider at the point of contact at molecule A. Okay, so only single force will be AP vector, means AP vector is only the resultant vector, AR vector. Okay, and AR, when you consider here AR, you will draw normal to the AR. This is along the solid, that is AT vector. So angle of contact is angle between AT and solid surface, that is same line, so angle of contact is 0. So there is no shape of the meniscus, that is there is plane or horizontal meniscus. Okay, so for pure water and glass, shape of meniscus will be horizontal. Okay, so this no meniscus or angle of contact will be 0. Okay, so we consider here three type of liquid. The liquid which fully wets the solid, angle of contact will be 0, meniscus will be plane or horizontal. Next is the type of liquid which partially wets the solid, meniscus will be concave in shape, angle of contact will be acute. Next is the type of liquid which does not wet the solid. So here angle of contact will be obtuse or greater than 90 degree and meniscus will be convex meniscus. Next here is the special case when angle of contact we consider as or we are getting as 90 degree. This is the special case when we consider silver vessel and pure water. In this case, it is the liquid which fully wets the solid. In this case again we will consider here actually adhesive force as AP vector and AC vector as a cohesive force. But here this is the special case, so that the resultant vector will be actually along the solid only, that is it is dividing the here AC and AR and AC along the solid. This resultant vector is AR which is along the solid. Okay, when we draw here tangent or normal, when we draw normal on this AR, this is along the same line of AP. Okay, that is here angle of contact will become AT. This is along the same line AT and this solid surface, angle of contact is actually 90 degree, means AC is making an angle 45 and 45 both side. Okay, so if you consider geometry of this figure, you can write AP equal to AC upon root 2, that is we are getting here certain geometry, we are applying certain geometry and we are getting the relation. So this is the special case we can consider when we consider pure water in contact with the silver vessel. Okay, that is angle of contact we are getting is 90 degree here. Okay, same here we can consider cohesive and adhesive force relation. When we consider acute side of angle of contact, condition here will become AP will be greater than AC upon root 2, and when we consider obtuse angle of contact, AP will be less than AC upon root 2. Okay, so this is all about for today's lecture. We will continue in next lecture. Okay, thank you.